Welcome back to Hot Topics TV. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into the story. Shout out to Complex. Hey man, here's an update. A video that appears to show Blueface opening fire on a truck outside of a club in Las Vegas last month has surfaced online. That video, first, you got some people circulating the video saying that he was seen firing into a car or into a vehicle, which is one of the things he was charged for, while the first news broke that Blueface had been charged for attempted murder, use of a firearm, and all that other stuff. Before we go any further, let me just let you know that he was released on $50,000 bond. And like I said in the first video, if you know who his manager is, Whack 100, then you know that $50,000 is no money for them. So Blueface is definitely not going to be sitting in no lockup for $50,000. The fact that they release him on $50,000, if you don't know how the system works, it means that they really don't have a case. They can't tell who fired what. I saw the video. We could spin the video if you want to. And I know prosecutors are probably going to be reaching in court because that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to get a conviction. However, if you look at the video good, you can't really tell who fired what and who went where. Blueface was seen on video up close, yes, but then he disappeared into the dark. And there were other people over there in the dark wearing similar clothing, moving around in the same fashion. And you can definitely see when a gunshot go off. You see the spark, and you definitely hear, you not hear because there's no sound to the video, but you see the reaction of the people. It's like he walked past somebody and he said, yo, keep a lookout for me real quick, or hold me down real quick. And you see like two guys looking out and all that. Anyways, man, listen, keep paying attention to the video. Like I said before, also TMZ has the video, and you already know TMZ is in the mix, TMZ gets the scoop. And once TMZ gets a video, or if you hear that TMZ says this, more than likely that's exactly how it went, because they have all the inside scoop and they have that long reach where they can, people come to them with all this stuff. Hey, here's the surveillance footage of Blueface shooting last week. Hey, here's the surveillance footage of the game being arrested in Los Angeles after knocking out this person. Hey, here's the surveillance footage of Whack 100, or somebody's video footage from their phone of Whack 100 knocking out Spider Loke. Or hey, here's the, they give TMZ, and TMZ probably buys these clips and then of course puts them to the internet with their watermark on it. So if you see us using it with their watermark on it, we're just hoping to have TMZ's approval. But we're telling you that if you really want to see it, go to TMZ, because we don't have it in that high quality. Anyhow, per TMZ, the clip shows a truck pull up on what is alleged to be Blueface and his crew, with him later firing a handgun at the vehicle as it sped away. Oh, that's what's going on. I didn't know that's what was going on. I thought he went over there and fired into the car, because if you watch, everybody could see Shorty comes out the back door of the car and she runs towards the camera where Blueface had previously came from, like running back into the club type joint. So TMZ is saying the clip shows the truck pulls up, which we all see, that light color truck pulls up on Blueface and his crew, and him later firing a handgun at the vehicle as it sped away. He's shown firing multiple shots in the video, which is seemingly security camera footage from outside of the club. TMZ says he is shown firing multiple shots in the video as it's seen. Wow. Hey, this could be self-defense. I mean, hopefully he's not a felon. If he's a felon with a firearm, that's a whole nother story. But they wouldn't have given him $50,000 bail if they thought, oh, felon with a firearm, attempted murder. He would have been gotten like $1 million bail or something like that, right? Because bail is designed to keep you right there if they really feel like you're guilty. I don't think they have a case here, really. According to sources who worked at the venue, though, the unknown driver of the truck had allegedly drunkenly attacked Blueface's crew earlier in the night. And it's unclear what provoked the incident, but one of the employees of the club said that they overheard the man ask, "Who hit me?" before gunfire started. Who hit me? He probably was still drunk, probably was driving. Some people go out to do this I'm going to get into a fight tonight, and I'm going to get into a fight with somebody famous. They want clout. That's why it's dangerous to be famous and just be out here like that. Some people just want some clout, and they will do anything to get the clout. If I'm the guy that is known for fighting in the club with Blueface and I end up knocking his ass out, then I get a whole lot of clout from it. Just like the dude that knocked out Suge Knight. He get a whole lot of clout from it. You know what I mean? So they go about doing these things. Now, if I'm fighting with somebody in a club who I don't know, and he got, a little too much alcohol in his system, and he decides he doesn't see there's 20 dudes that are with me, but he still decides to punch me in my jaw, and then he got the stompy beat down, then I see him approaching me later on again outside, this time rolling up slowly in a truck. I'm clutching. Meaning I'm reaching for my firearm. I would hope Blueface ain't out here with no firearm and no protection on him. The amount of soldiers, not soldiers, but the amount of rappers that we've seen die out in the streets thinking they were safe in the area that they were at because they thought they were around people that could protect them. Takeoff from the Migos, perfect example. I don't even know why people get clout and fame and still end up going back to certain areas. You're supposed to become bougie. You're supposed to get a proper security detail with licensed firearms. And you're supposed to only go to certain places and certain areas. But I guess street credibility and all that other stuff, I'm real with it. I'm out here in the streets. I'm in the field for real and all that. I guess that, contributes. Anyways, Blueface was arrested. He was arrested on an attempted murder charge in Las Vegas, which we reported to you yesterday, and this is the follow-up. TMZ reports that the cops on the scene said that they were executing an open warrant for his arrest. An open warrant. Eyewitnesses tells us 6 to 8 officers were in on the arrest, parked in unmarked cars surrounding him. You sitting out there chilling with your girl, you don't even know. You being surrounded by these unmarked cars, and they getting ready. You know how they talk on the walkie-talkie. They getting ready. Hey, we're moving in. Unit 1, move in. Getting ready to take him down. Okay, John, go ahead and take him down, and we'll come in and support the takedown. And then before you know it, boom. The outlet says that legal documents accuse Blueface of felony attempted murder with the use of a deadly firearm, or with the use of a deadly weapon, which is a firearm, or tear gas Nigga, listen, they play too much. How can you be attempted felony murder with the use of tear gas? Tear gas ain't So anyhow, man, he also faces the charge of discharging a gun into a house or a building or a vehicle or a craft. Hey, go figure. Video of the arrest outside of a place called Lolo's Chicken and Waffles, where girlfriend Chrissy Rock was also present, sees a bystander, and the bystander was over there being excited, was narrating the thing. He was like, the undercover cops just pulled up on him. They just got his ass and threw him down. And they're basically walking you through what's going on at the scene as it was going on. And like some ghetto narrative type joint. I got some advice for Blueface, but I don't know if he's gonna take it. I don't know if he'll even hear it. So the news comes on the heel of several other charges against Blueface, because back in February, the 25-year-old was pulled over around 3 a.m. in Hollywood for driving with an expired registration after running a check. Police discovered that Blueface also had a suspended license, and he was taken into custody on a charge of carrying a concealed weapon inside of that vehicle as well. I think honestly that sometimes these rappers, they do these things for clout, honestly. Some kind of street credibility, because there's no way a normal thinking person is going to jump in a vehicle. Your driver's license is expired registration on the vehicle you're driving, your driver's license is suspended, and you got a loaded gun in the vehicle that when the police pull up behind you, they know right away if that tag is expired. Registration expired, you driving with a fake tag on the car, they run a tag, it comes back to a Monte Carlo 1976, and you're out here driving a 2022 Maserati, they're going to pull you over. They know right away, right? So why would he do that? Anyways, in September of 2021, the Los Angeles native was accused of attacking a bouncer at a nightclub in San Fernando Valley. Sources told TMZ, and TMZ told the rest of us, that Blueface was stopped at the entrance by a security guard who asked to see proper ID, which is what security guards do. After admitting, hey man, I don't have my ID, things turned physical as the artist and a couple of his friends jumped the bouncer, beat him down, and then left. Probably saying something like, you don't know who I am? Man, come on, man. My face is good. I'm Blueface. Let me in, man. And he's like, I don't give a fuck who you are. I need to see your ID. And I don't know who you are. And then ba-bing, boom, bang, bang. They beat him up and left. Those are the allegations. The man was taken to a hospital where he was treated for bruises and scratches that he had acquired. And he was beaten so severely that he also required stitches to close wounds. So that is that. Anyhow, this is the update. Blueface has been released on $50,000 bail and pending whatever comes next. We'll stay close to it just to see what it's going to be. You hit that subscribe button. Leave your comments in the comments section below, and I'll catch you on the next video. It's Hot Topics TV, and you already know if the topic is hot, we are on it. I'm out. Peace.